Welcome to the Crawcast. I'm your host, George Krawczyk, and today I am reviewing the Packers' first round pick, Matthew Golden. So, first, if you like this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button like it owes you money. This one's a little bit of a surprising pick, not necessarily because of a receiver, because the Packers really need a receiver. On my rankings of top 5 Packers needs, receiver was number 1 because their receivers just struggled, plain and simple. So so he's a Texas Longhorn, pick number 23, Matthew Golden. Name works great, Golden on the green and gold. And in his 3 years of college, first 2 years at Houston, uh, in 2022, he had 38 receptions for 584 yards and 7 touchdowns. In 2023, he had 38 receptions for 404 yards and 6 touchdowns. And in 2024, he had 58 receptions, 987 yards, and 9 touchdowns. And he also went 1 for 2 in passing for 30 yards. So, he also did a little bit of returning, not much. He had 5 kickoff returns for 116 yards in 2022, 9 kickoff returns for 321 yards, and 2 touchdowns in 2023, and 14 kickoff returns for 284 yards in 2024. So, what he is good at. He's a little bit on the smaller side, and I do think that's a little bit of a problem for the Packers because with Christian Watson being out for pretty much this entire season coming up, and with his contract expiring, the Packers really don't have that jump ball guy. You can kind of say Romeo Doubs, and I think Romeo Doubs is serviceable at it, but I think they're missing that true great wide receiver number 1. And so can he fill that role? Maybe. To me, he's kind of a better version of Jayden Reed. I understand Jayden Reed plays more on the slot, and Matthew Golden plays more on the outside. He is a bit smaller at 5'11", and he does weigh 195, so in kind of the medium range of weight. And so, what does he do well? He is an excellent route runner, and man, he is fast. He is very fast. He can take the top off defenses and create separation really, really well. And that's what you need in today's NFL. You know, it is more than just those big body jump ball receivers, although I think that is what the Packers needed most. So I think this pick not only helps him, but helps everyone else. Because the downside of him is his hands. He is a little bit inconsistent catching, and the Packers are missing that contested catch guy. But what he does well is, like I said, take the top off the defense. So if he attracts a corner and the safety up top, maybe 20 yards down the field, this, to me, leaves Jayden Reed wide open 5, 10 yards down the field for those short to intermediate passes. So can he be a game changer? I think he can. Again, it needs to be schemed up right, but I think Matt LaFleur is one of the experts of scheming up players to put them in the right position. So overall, will he be a wide receiver number 1? That's tough because, again, I think hands and catching the ball are the number 1 thing. Because I think the Packers would have been way better if Romeo Doubs didn't have tons of drops, Dontayvion Wicks didn't have tons of drops, Jayden Reed didn't have tons of drops. So honestly, if he can just consistently catch the ball and not drop it, I think he fits this offense perfectly of what Matt LaFleur is trying to do. I think he can be a great gadget guy with end arounds and a lot of jet motion with him. So overall, I think this is a really great pick. The Packers needed a wide receiver badly to be on this team for the future because Christian Watson, his contract's up after this year. Romeo Doubs, his contract's up after this year. Jayden Reed, you have 2 years left. Dontayvion Wicks, you have 2 years left. So it'll be very interesting how this all pans out. But I think it's a great pick by Brian Gutekunst. First receiver taken by the Packers since 2002, which was Javon Walker. Granted, he was a bust, but we'll see. I'm really excited. I think he can be a game changer for the Packers. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button like it owes you money, and I'll be recapping all of the Packers draft picks.